I completed a 77-day liquid fast. I'm going to tell you what was good and bad about it. The reason I did it is I had a spiritual conflict. I could not go ahead and get over certain thoughts in my head. I could not overcome the craving for certain foods, certain substances and things. And it was just too difficult for me to overcome these things on my own. And anytime I had, certain foods, they would make me eat a lot more. I would overconsume. I just could not overcome this ability to control myself. So at some point in time, I said, you know what? I'm going to do a 77-day liquid fast. I'm going to live off of just things that go into a smoothie. This was mostly just all fruit. I even had, mixed some flax meal in there. I also did some colostrum, but it was all liquid. What I learned was that, the cravings went away. Within 77 days, I never had cravings again for food. I changed my whole relationship with food permanently. No longer was I looking for food as some tool for immediate pleasure. I was actually just looking for food as sustenance, and focused on all the other things in my life that could give me dopamine hits. And, I lost that desire to fulfill, this void with food. So that was great. I also started to notice, I felt a lot cleaner mentally, physically. But the downsides were, at about 40 days or so, it just was too long. At about 40 some days, at that point, I started to realize that the benefits started to wear off. I did start to get weaker. I only lost about 8 pounds, but, the 77-day liquid fast was absolutely critical for me to overcome that inability to control myself and my actions and my thoughts, It really was definitely a spiritual component to me overindulging in these foods, and I had to break it. So, if you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know. This is the second fast like this I did in my life. I did an 87-day one before that that did not provide as much benefit because I was in a much sicker place. But fasting itself has great spiritual purpose if you allow it, and if you provide the expectation that going through this fast is going to end up healing you in some manner. You have to have the expectation to be able to get through it and seek benefit from it. You can't be in fear the whole time that, oh my God, what's going to happen if I don't eat for 77 days? I hadn't eaten for so long. When I first started to eat, I literally got sore. My cheeks got sore. I had muscles were sore for days because I hadn't chewed in 2.5 months, But I was on a path for spiritual wisdom at that time. Ended up finding a lot of things that allowed me to overcome these inner blockages energetically and physically. And I couldn't be any more grateful for the fast. So I just want to share that with everybody. Thanks for watching.